Shout out to production. But this is going to be a very interesting matchup, and it's crazy I've actually seen more of this matchup than you might think.
This is one of those like polar opposite matchups. Like one of them is just running away, throwing their stuff at you the whole time, and the other one's throwing his entire body straight into the fight. So definitely going to be interesting seeing this this polar opposites fight.
Yeah, and I mean, I would actually kind of have a conversation about it the other day. Little Mac, I really do not think is like, I don't think he's even bottom 5. I think this character's way too messed up. His recovery is much better in this game, but like his ground game is terrifying. Like you watch good Little Mac players, and like again, you get a button that just, hey, I kill, I take stock.
Hey, sometimes the I win button, you can press it. But, I mean, Gunnar is usually a character that sort of stops you from playing the game entirely, really just removes your ability to hit that button at all. And right now we're seeing Gunnar in his natural element trying to pull, just pull this ledge trapping out. But honestly, really good avoidance so far of the ledge trapping by our Loaf player. And finally losing the stock, but it's a good sign for him that he's been able to get completely out of that ledge trap multiple times.
Yeah, I mean, he got 11% on there. That's not too bad or anything, but definitely could get a little bit more. And as you can see, kind of tacking that on here a little bit. Oh, almost got a shield break on that too, actually. But that's the thing, too, is like even though you're going to have a lot of trouble against me, Gunnar, just trying to get in, Little Mac has so much ground speed, and his jump speed's actually pretty solid, too. So if he needs to get up on that platform, he can. That's a broken shield. That's a stock for sure. And yeah, that's another one down, baby.
Yeah, straight lunging right through that stock. And looking into this next stock here, I mean, Loaf has been having such great control, and the fear is apparent.
Oh, okay. You know what? I like that extra call out, because honestly, that would have been crazy. But you're going to keep that KO. Honestly, just let it rip. Yep. Oh, come on. He's a better person than I am. I would have thrown that out 4 minutes ago.
Well, unfortunately, the I win button not going to connect this time, but still looking for just, smash attacks left and right. That is something that
a little early.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
But yeah, no, the other thing too is like, Little Mac is like some of the best tilts in the game too. Like up tilt combos into itself, forward tilts, whatever kind of move that is, that's messed up. Down tilt actually sets up for a lot of combos, puts you into like tech chase moments onto the platforms. And again, like platforms are not bad for Little Mac. Do not listen to Little Mac naysayers. Do not take in the final destination. Honestly, you're gonna have to deal with less of a problem there. I promise you.
Yeah, especially as Gunnar, you're just gonna be able to completely invalidate that horizontal range. And okay, good setup here. Let's see if the ledge trap works out or if the KO punch comes back out. We've seen it twice already. Looking for the third one.
Yep.
Oh, and just a little tickle.
Yep.
Little tickle's all it takes.
But you see how he just sat there at the corner and just let the Gunnar just do something until they made a mistake? Like, that's huge. Like, just to be like a really good Little Mac player, you need to learn how to have discipline, right? You don't have to run in the whole time. You don't have to press buttons. You can just wait till your opponent just does something silly. Like, look, I'll let you sit on the other side and shoot all these projectiles all you want. I've got a great lead. Why do I have to approach you? Maybe that's why.
I mean, you got to hit him somehow, and with Little Mac's speed, he can really find your openings if you use too much of those laggy projectiles too far away from him. But that forward smash might have ended the game.
Oh, did you see that nair come out? You know that's the fastest nair to game, frame 2.
Yeah.
So good.
Little Mac, by the numbers, has the best frame data by a mile. But then you look at what the actual moves do, and you're like, all right, never mind. On the aerials, at least.
I think Sheik might have better frame data, to be honest.
Really? I think faster on average. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
We'll see. But anyway,
there is a use for a decent amount of his aerials, though. Like, down air does have, like, a soft spike on it. Up air can do some silly things, but, like, regular nair, it's not exactly that great. But it actually is a really good disruption tool because, like, if you are not, like, it's kind of like Snake Grenade. If you're not, like, pinpoint perfect on getting your combos, like, you can just press nair and just fall right out of something.
True. It's just a quick, like, get off me tool. And right there, I mean, KO punch again, breathing a sigh of relief for Loaf as he's able to make that last stock happen. I mean, a lot of KO punches in that game thrown out. That one though, two hits. Like, you're probably not winning a game against Little Mac if you're getting KO punched twice.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's just really good at putting down a lot of pressure in this game. And I think just as the game develops too, like, I don't know, I definitely thought Little Mac was like the worst character in the game at one point, but like the more I watch his character, like, yeah, he does struggle in some aspects, but I feel like his strengths are just so good. And you actually see him like breathing like a sigh of relief. Because the thing is, honestly, this Gunnar, I feel like started to really figure some stuff out, on top of the fact that I feel like Loaf was starting to get a little scared as the game went on, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that you have to deal with as, Already looking for just the smash attacks left and right is something that you're going to be looking for as Little Mac. It is terrifying as on the other side, but once you sort of get a beat for what he's doing, especially with a character like Gunnar, you can stay a little bit out of that range and punish it accordingly. Still though, when you're in the corner like this, not a place you want to be. Little Mac, you know, taking away all these space, using these crazy smash attacks. You cannot fight your way out. You have to evade, and he's not been quite as good at evading it. Oh no! Oh, you went for a read immediately after he gets the KO punch?
No, I actually don't blame him because like there's a lot of times because like again towards the end of that last game, I feel like there were some panic options coming out from Loaf. You could even see like in his demeanor that like he was definitely feeling a little bit stressed here. So as Hybrid, I don't mind him taking some of these read options because you probably do get that because I panic roll all the time.
True.
So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else does it.
Yeah, but it is certainly unfortunate how it worked out for Hybrid. Wow.
That was sick. That was actually crazy.
That was like a Matrix moment right there.
Yeah.
You know, just dodging the bullet and then the other person just parries it right back. Very cool to see. But once again, this ledge trapping finally working out a little bit for Hybrid. Still though, if Loaf is able to get out of the corner, the KO punch is on deck. It's here. How does he get past that? No, I saw the startup come out. He wants it so bad.
We've seen that happen twice now. But like the thing is that's crazy is that Loaf is getting away a lot with just sitting at the ledge, and Hybrid's giving them so much respect. And I'm like, I get it, but at the same time, I feel like you can be a little aggressive here.
Yeah, it's difficult to like know the balance though. Like that's one of the things that a lot of people. Oh my God, back into the down smash, clearing out that stock super early. But one of the things that I feel like top players do really well is they balance their aggression. They like know when it's time to put the pedal to the metal, time to run straight in, and you know when to hold back. And right now it feels like Hybrid's been playing that quite well. Except that time, I mean, that was a skip. That was a skip KO punch. The moment it comes on, you're ripping it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Still just a little bit of a delicate neutral here. And finally Loaf finding a hit, and even that counter doesn't actually set up for the right position for Little Mac, who has to get back on the stage. No, okay. Yeah.
I mean, at that point, like, if you already started it, you may as well just hold it in charge, because if your opponent just decides to get greedy, you can just armor through something. So I don't mind them charging it at that point, because that's just more of a defensive option.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's like sometimes how they'll use like the neutral B as the armor.
Yep.
That one's a little bit safer though.
Dude, I do not blame Hybrid. I wouldn't stand on the platform, though, because I feel like that does give Loaf a lot more room to kind of get near you. Look, he's just going to take his time.
Oh, no!
Oh, that would have been so sick!
That
would have been so dope!
KO punch. It isn't going to hit, and now Loaf finds himself off stage, trying to get out of there. And once again, just evading the ledge trap so effectively, going high with a down air. Counter attack from the corner by Hybrid, and now the projectiles are coming back out, but it's just probably too little too late. I mean, he's basically going to have to rob a stock at the last moment. Oh!
Definitely didn't want that to happen.
Nair, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not going for the footstool at all. But the back air coming out.
100% he didn't want the footstool.
Yeah.
All right, yep. Wrap that up. Nicely played. Good sportsmanship at the end. Love that. Man, who would you think actually lost looking at the player reactions at the end, right?
I mean, that was a big sigh of relief. From is that Loaf on the left side? I don't even know actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Loaf is on the left side. Okay, that was the Loaf who had the big sigh of relief.
Took the bread loaf with them and they went home.
Yeah, exactly.
But I actually really wish that hitting that down B back into me gunner and then getting the KO punch landed.